How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video, and today we are back on Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp, taking a look at some pretty sick builds. Now, someone sent me something that I just couldn't believe, so I had to throw it into this video. I wouldn't classify it as a sick build unless you're crazy, but it's in this video. It doesn't really blend in with the rest. Today we're looking at some pretty solid horsepower, you know, some pretty quick cars besides this one. Stay tuned for that. Anyways, if you guys see any posts like this, go ahead and send it to my Gmail, drewpeacock.clips@gmail.com. Let's go ahead and dive right in. All right, we got a pending sale 2003 Nissan 350Z Coupe, and he's asking $32,000. That has to be one of the most expensive Nissan 350Zs I've ever seen, especially an older one. You know, this ain't no HR, okay? This is an older one. And first photo, we see a weld, we see a three-piece weld with a bead lock on there. And yeah, no, that's a pretty serious tire setup. That is something that ain't fucking around. We got a 295, 55, 50. I mean, dude, serious tire setup. What does he have done to this bad boy? We got skinnies up front. I mean, he's still got the stickers on him. This boy hasn't even ran them yet. This is straight on. The alignment rack got all that shit dialed in. Very nice. The exterior of the car, bone stock. This guy wasted no money on bullshit that didn't matter. You see, this guy doesn't have a full carbon front end and a, you know, fucking Lexan wheels or whatever and a big wing. No, this is just straight up right out of the box right here. This is just bone stock 350Z from 2003. All these goofballs out here with full carbon front ends and shit. And it's like, dude, you haven't even touched the motor. Okay, chill out. Okay. I already know someone's commenting, Drew, didn't you just put a hood on your Subaru? That's one of 5 of my cars. Relax, okay? Anyways, dyno chart. 743 wheel horsepower and 662 wheel torque. Jesus Christ, what you got? Is that DE power right here? I mean, it's pretty impressive if I do say so myself, but it ain't no DE. This is at a 2JZ Nissan. Nah, get out of here. Toyota. Enter the chat. We got a 2JZ non-VVTi underneath the hood, a big ass single turbo. I've seen a JZ swapped 350Z or 370Z in real life, and it doesn't look like the easiest thing to fit in there, but this guy made it work. I mean, it is a little tight, but weirdly the engine bay looks like it's just begging for like this setup. Like this intake manifold fits perfectly in line right here. This turbo fits, it just like kind of fills out the whole engine bay. Looks very beautiful underneath the hood. I mean, 700 and something horsepower, you don't need to build it. I wonder if he did. I mean, it looks like he kind of opened her up a little bit. It looks like we got some head work or something. The timing assembly up front looks like brand new, so that's good. I mean, that's nice to do. I have that same intake manifold and it keeps cracking on me. Just buyer beware. Sorry, my hair is I think it's my gel that I've been putting in. It's like a little itchy. I don't really like it. Not a big fan. Giant single turbo. I wonder what clutch that is. I can't tell from here. It looks like kind of a McLeod, but maybe not. The car actually has low miles too for like an 03, 37,000 original miles. That thing is like brand new still. Welds on it look great. The welds on everything look pretty nice. This looks like either titanium or stainless. It doesn't, I don't think it's titanium. Just because it's getting colored like that doesn't mean it's titanium automatically. Relax, guys. It's probably stainless. It looks like his downpipe, which I mean, you don't really want that to be titanium anyways. That shit catches fire. Stock interior too, might as well. Ultimate sleeper right here. I mean, dude, he still has the stock shifter on that bitch. So it's a completely resealed engine, 2JZ GE head, resurfaced OEM valve seals, cam sensor, HKS 272 cams. That's a pretty big cam. Bottom end 2JZ GE block, GTE rods and pistons. Okay, so he took a GE and then just put GTE internals into it, which is pretty common. I mean, if it fits, it fits. And it's obviously a stronger rods and piston setup. Although if it's like the same time, if you're already like replacing pistons and shit, why not just buy, you know, Ford shit? Dual Walbro 450 fuel pumps. Borg Warner 369 SXE turbo. Thick walled eBay manifold. Ain't that thick. I'm telling you that right now. Ain't that thick. I mean, the car makes good power. The car makes great power. It's not like the 350Z is a super light car anyway, so it's not like he tossed it into something that like is going to be way different than a Supra. So I mean, 740 horsepower. It's probably very similar to what my Supra is at. You know, if they were to line up. I don't know what trans he's on actually. He doesn't say what trans he's on. All right, whatever. 32,000. I mean, it doesn't sound like the worst thing ever for a low mileage 350Z plus a 2JZ. Doesn't sound out of the question. I wonder how much he's actually taking, because it is pending sale. I wonder if it's 32,000 on the dot or if he's accepting like 28. You know, it's not a bad price at all for 740 horsepower. Next car, 2002 Ford Mustang GT Premium Coupe. We got a $15,000 car here, and once again, stock looking. Like, look at this thing. This thing, I mean, what, we got like Cobra wheels, like, so what? But like, paint looks great for an 02. I mean, usually this Ford paint is dog shit. Looks great. Looks good. What do you got done to this bad boy? Okay, let's listen to it really quick. I want to show you guys just how good this thing sounds. Listen to that chop, boy. That pony is purring. I mean, dude, that's a good sounding exhaust. You could hear the blower up front. You can hear the nice exhaust and the chop in the rear. I mean, that's a good sounding setup right there. Especially on an old ass new edge like this. Like, if you heard that chopping next to you at the light, it's a little intimidating if I do say so myself. A-pillar gauges, I mean, they work. I'm not the biggest fan of A-pillar gauges. But I mean, they work, you know. I've never had them, but I'm not a huge fan of them, you know. Underneath the hood, he has a P1SC Pro Charger, a centrifugal supercharger. Not the biggest Pro Charger out there, but I mean, for what I would hope is a built, oh, I think it is. I think it's a built Mustang, yeah. For what I would hope is a built Mustang, a built 2-valve. It'll make plenty of power for that thing. I mean, why does everything look so wet right here? Am I tripping, or does this shit look like this dude fucking lathered it up in baby oil? Like, what is going on? Everything looks so greasy. Okay, besides that, he has 130,000 on the clock. So not that bad for an 02. I mean, we did just see an 03 Nissan with 30,000. So this seems a bit right. The interior, though, doesn't look that bad. I mean, for an 02, I mean, look at that. The seats are like used, but doesn't look like some dude literally like fucking shit his pants on him. So, I mean, that's a plus. The exterior, though, doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad at all. It looks like it serves a purpose. This guy looks like he is it's a daily driver that he doesn't really, you know, go too crazy on. He's not wasting his paychecks on this thing, to say the least. I mean, look at it. I mean, exterior looks damn near stock. He's got wheels and a fucking banner tint up here, and that's it. And a side exit exhaust on the exterior. What else does he have? So it's a fully street / race built Mustang GT P1SC Pro Charger or Supercharged. I guess you could just choose. Bolt on, big cam as shown in video, MSD injectors, other street upgrades. Car is clean. I mean, yeah, dude, it looks clean. I mean, how much is he asking? 15 grand? It's not horrible, but I mean, I think for 15 grand, you would want to see sub 100,000 miles. I mean, it is a GT, but I feel like you can find a new edge GT without a supercharger for like 5. Throw a supercharger on it for another 5, and I mean, you're saving 5 grand right there. So it is what it is. Not the worst thing ever. Definitely a clean car. Would have to probably see it in person though to see if it's actually worth it. I think it's pretty cool though. Definitely pretty cool. Don't see too many new edges still kicking out nowadays. But anyways, we got a 2009 Scion XB. This one will blow your mind. This is the one car I was talking about that just, there's no fucking way that this is true. Okay, look at this car really quick. Okay, we're just gonna click through some photos. Take a look at this thing. I don't know what it says. O2 Ozilla, O-Zilla, 0-Zilla, whatever. Okay, look at this piece of shit. Scion XB. Guy wants $22,000 for it already. Sorry, my balls are tangled. Okay, we're good. Guy wants $22,000 for this piece of shit, and already that's like a red flag. This thing is just, I mean, it's a Scion XB. It's a Scion. What was the MSRP on this thing? 22,000? Like, come on. Anyways, just keep taking a look. Yeah, you know, look at it. Little like weird show car, like concert car. I don't fuck. Okay, I don't think, is that mounted to it? Am I tripping? Or no, I think it's an illusion. Okay, just look at it. You know, you get no back seats. Okay, you get a DJ system. You get these fucking ugly ass seats. Yeah, this shitty, I mean, it's probably not that bad, but you get a little DJ system, you get like a little concert on the go, I guess. How much do you think this guy invested into this car? Okay, he's asking 22,000. Okay, this guy might say something stupid, something absurd, like Oh, 40,000 invested. Oh, 50,000 invested. You know, some absurd waste of money, right? This guy claims $180,000 to build this vehicle right here. This piece of dog shit, this dog water Scion XB, this shit that your dog wouldn't even eat. Like, if your dog eats shit, he wouldn't even touch this, because this is below him. And yeah, $180,000. You know, you could have any fucking 2000 something car for this price. Like any mid 2000s Lambo, you can probably get for this, besides like a Murcielago and stuff like that. But for 180,000, dude, you can have a Gallardo Superleggera, and this guy wasted it on a Scion XB supposedly. Like, obviously not all at once. I don't think this guy wrote a check for $180,000 to have his car look like dog shit, but so he claims. Is it possible? No, it's not. I don't think so. There's no fucking way. Like, this wide body kit, how much do you think a custom wide body kit, because I can't imagine this is a production thing, but how much do you think a custom wide body kit is? No more than like 10,000, right? Like for all this, maybe 20, and then what, some paint, a wrap, maybe another 20, like already right there, and then what, another 20 for the interior? That's 60, and I'm just throwing out 20 grand like there's no tomorrow, and there's nothing else really done to it. So it's like, I can't imagine it. I can't imagine $180,000 on this thing. Can't imagine it. Either that or he's asking $180,000. I'm not sure. I can't tell, because it says 2009 Scion XB. This is a real show car. It's been all over the world, and over $180,000 billed for this vehicle. Okay, no. So I think he's saying that's what he invested into it. Can't imagine it. I'm just gonna do one quick Google search. I'm gonna type in 2009 Scion XB body kit. Just kind of curious. I want to find that exact kit. Kind of looks like this one, no? Things in little circles, right? Yeah, it's this kit. All right, so I found the kit online. I can't get a price, but it's not a one-off kit. This is the exact kit right here. So it's safe to say there's no fucking way there's $180,000 into this car. Holy shit. All right, let's move on. Let's look at some real stuff. This is spoke a little too soon. All right, 2008 Pontiac G8 GT sedan, 4-door, $15,000. So this is right on the same price range as a New Edge. So for this, you get a 2008. This car has 104,000 miles, pretty low, but it looks like a chameleon fucking nutted all over it. I don't know about this wrap. I don't know about this wrap on a fucking G8. Holy shit, that is not a at least it's not for me. Yeah, I'm just gonna speak from the heart. That's fucking ugly. That came straight from the heart. Okay, my heart's a little cold. But yeah, it looks like a carbon hood. But dude, the wrap is just such an eyesore. The front lip too, or splitter, but that's an eyesore. Like, we know those rods ain't doing shit. Okay, some came with my lip. It doesn't mean you have to install it. Okay, you don't have to do it. We know they ain't doing shit. They're connected to this plastic right here. Step on it, that plastic's coming with it. Oh God, someone submitted this and said, "Yep, this is a tuner car." They said, "This is a tuner car, Drew. This is a tuner car." He needs the car gone. He's looking for cash, not trades. He's moving away to college. Says it runs reliably. It does have a built LS3, and it is making 550 horsepower. So that is why I threw it in. This thing, if I put on some colorblind goggles, it looks sick. Okay, it looks cool. The wheels aren't the worst thing ever. If I'm colorblind, the color doesn't look that bad. I could just take off the front lip with some fucking, you know, I don't know, hedge clippers. But he has a built LS3. He has a built trans. It's on E85. He's got stage 3 cams. He's got a Cook long tube header system with a 3-inch pipe. I mean, dude, this thing probably sounds so fucking wicked that I wish he included a clip, but he didn't. Instead, he's including an ugly wrap with it. So no video, just a wrap. Shoots flames and pops. License plate, remote cover. That's illegal, but I guess so is the car. Where are you at? California? Yeah, no, everything on this car is pretty much illegal. So paint underneath is gray and is in mint condition. That's cool. I mean, like I said, I included it because it has a built LS3 and it makes 550 horsepower. Let me know what you think though. Is that enough to redeem it, or is this thing too far gone? Is like, I don't even want to look at it. Not for me. Just not for me. Like, this is like a wrap you would see on like a Ferrari, or like a McLaren, not on a Pontiac. Not on a Pontiac. All right, last car. We got a 1999 Honda Civic, $14,000. Once again, right in the same ballpark. We got the Pontiac, the New Edge, and now the Honda Civic for $14,000. God, I'm all over the place right now. It's midnight. I'm trying to go to bed. This has to be one of the cleaner EKs I've seen in a while. Like at least in my area, crackheads, man. Crackheads be whipping these things around, man. It's like there's not a straight line on the damn car, but this thing looks mint right off the showroom floor. It looks like he's on some pretty aggressive tires. At least the tire lettering is fooling me and making me think that they might not be. What do they say? What brand are they? I can't even see. Ameris? I can't even read it. I'm dyslexic. He has like the little like parking light back here. Very common. You see that a lot. A lot of people love doing that little thing. It looks like he's got a K-tuned shifter. So race shifter. It looks very similar to the shifter I have in my car. I don't know about deleting half of your door panels. You know, you got one door panel here, and then this one's just now. You know, if anything, have it vice versa. I would want the driver's seat to have it. These look like Del Sol seats. Personally, from my experience, not the most comfortable seat ever, but they are better than the stock Civic seat. So I will give you that. See, I need some shit like this on my car, man. I need to go through my whole suspension. All the suspension on the EG is just, it's shot. All the bushing's shot. Car feels just sketch. I need to go through the suspension. I need to go through the exhaust, and I need to go through all my lights because my headlights are dog shit. Underneath the hood, though, very surprising. Not really. We got a case swap, and I want to say I can't tell. I don't think it's turbo. It doesn't look like it, but this is a very popular manifold for turbo setups because it's bottom feed, so it gives equal amounts of air perfectly, or for the most part, more perfectly than like a front feed. So bottom feed is more ideal for like turbocharger setups and stuff like that. For an NA setup, I don't know if I would want it because I feel like it would just suck up a lot of water. But it is what it is. We'll read his description. I'm also not a fan of like the Iron Man colors underneath here, but it is what it is. Not the worst thing ever. Engine bay is very clean though. Very clean. The whole car. Like just look at this. That's a clean EK. Like even if you hate Hondas, just look at it and appreciate that it's pretty darn clean. I mean, I see some stuff, you know, there's some stuff missing, like this little panel right here on the fender. There's some stuff missing, but it's clean. Is this his intake? Holy shit, this guy's trying to scoop up all the water. Is that really his intake? No filter? Oh my God. It's clean except for the internals of his engine. Jesus Christ. Let's take a look. Car has no rust. Radio works. Horn works. He doesn't mention. Oh, there we go. Motor. K20A built head. Drag Cartel 2.2 car. Made 248 horsepower. Durf tuned. Ported and matched throttle body. ID 1050 injectors. K-tuned fuel rail. He's got a lot of other stuff. I'm not going to read all this shit. I mean, it's definitely a clean car. $14,000 though. I mean, shit, I hope I can get that for mine. We'll see. I don't know. Not bad. Anyways, guys, that is all I got for you for today. If you guys did enjoy this video, please let me know down below which car you would choose out of those 5. I know a lot of you guys are going to say the Scion XB, but I got dibs on that one. Anyways, guys, subscribe. Until next video, peace.